LoreWarrior Aerotech STG-A5 Stinger LAM. Overview. In 2680, the Star League military asked designers to engineer a series of mechs that could fly as well as function as light ground mechs. Due to the high cost of designing such a mech, many top firms bowed out of the competition for the contract. By 2688, Aerotech Industries introduced the Stinger Air Mech, LAM for short, based on the old Stinger design. Through a specially designed hydraulic system, the mech could transform itself from a standard fighting mech to an air mech, then to a light fighter craft. While some military scientists thought it was a waste of funds, others believed it to be a unique weapon. Though never produced in large numbers, there are still many Stinger LAMs in service during the Succession Wars. Capabilities. The Stinger LAM is the best of both worlds, a mech with both firepower and speed, making it very useful for recon duty. In the air mech configuration, the mech uses the GM ATO 100 jet system, which produces high speeds. Though fast, it still maintains some heavy firepower capabilities. The Stinger LAM is considered a light mech, as it weighs in at 30 tons. The Stinger LAM's light armor is its primary weakness. Superior firepower can easily damage its internal systems, which can prevent a conversion in an emergency. Also, when transforming, most of the conversion systems are exposed, making a juicy target for enemy gunners. If it takes a hit during conversion, the Stinger LAM could be stuck half converted and rendered helpless. Battle history. Before the Succession Wars, Aerotech Industries facilities were located in Draconis Combine space. Thus, after the fall of the Star League, these facilities fell into the hands of House Kurita. Several planetary garrisons in the Federated Suns and the Lyran Commonwealth also possess several Stinger LAMs. Because of their unique nature, many of these mechs worked in raiding or commando units. Their ability to take off from a dropship as a fighter, land and convert into a Battlemech made them highly desirable. In 2840 at the Battle for Hansa's Ford, elements of House Kurita engaged House Davian units on the planet Proserpina. The Draconis forces used two full lances of LAMs, consisting primarily of Stinger LAMs, to lead their defensive action. These fighters flew through the enemy garrison and landed behind Davian lines, where they converted into mechs. House Davian was forced to pull several of their frontline units, including elements of the Deneb Light Cavalry, to track down the two lancers. As soon as they were cornered, the Stinger LAMs converted and flew away. The Draconis mechs continued these actions, which tied down Davian forces for several days, and altered the outcome of several engagements on the planet. House Steiner made a raid on Shiloh within the Free Worlds League in 2955. In the Battle of Randersville, Steiner forces found themselves pinned while trying to regain control of the supply cache within the city. In a bold move, several of the Arcturan Guard's Stingers took off in the fighter mode and landed in the center of the city. They then converted to the mech mode and searched for the cache. After taking the supplies, the mechs converted to air mech mode and blasted their way through Marek lines. Though losses were heavy, the supplies retrieved by the Stinger LAMs more than compensated for the damage. In 3020, Hansa Davian ordered a recall of all LAMs and their pilots for reassignment. Most are presently at the Fulka Military Academy, where they're training for close support and deep raid missions. Military tacticians speculate that the LAMs will be reassigned to the Davian Guards. Rumours abound that House Kurita is also reorganising its LAMs into elite raiding parties. Variants. The Stinger LAM SDG-10 is found primarily in the Draconis Combine. This heavily armoured mech has one head-mounted Magna medium laser and two Martel small lasers on the armed wings. Though somewhat difficult to manage in flight, this mech does offer better protection to both pilot and its vital systems. Notable mechs and mech warriors. Harvard Willis. Harvard is a mech warrior for House Kurita's Legion of Vega. He led several successful raids during his career and nearly lost his life in the battle for Hoth, while engaging elements of House Davian. During the battle, his mech was severely damaged, and it spent the better part of a year in repair. His heroic actions earned him a promotion, and the leadership of Kurita's training program for LAM pilots. Most mech warriors considered him eccentric, but very amiable. Simon Temlin Rastler II. Simon is currently a member of House Steiner's Sky Rangers. His father participated in the daring Steiner raid during the Battle for Shiloh, and for the most part, Simon has ridden on the contrails of his famous father. Most officers consider Simon a pilot whose fighting prowess is based on luck rather than tactics. His family's large estate supports his Stinger LAM, which is in almost perfect condition, despite the scarcity of LAM parts.